All right. When I was a little bitty boy, just up off of the floor, we used to go down to Grandma's house every month end or so. We'd have chicken pie and country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 lemon geese, took a whole boy's mouth for the tick. And it would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, and the biggie we'd smoke from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, after supper we stood around the fire, the old folks spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and Granny sing a ballad or two. Well, I'd sit and listen and watch the fire till the cobwebs fill my head. The next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. And it was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 that the geese took a whole one farm for the tick. And it would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, and the piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, I love my ma, I love my pa, I love Granny, Grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncle and a wrestle with my cousin. I love to kiss Aunt Lou, yeah! But if I ever had to make a choice, guess it ought to be said, I'd trade them all, plus a gal down the road for Grandma's feather bed. I'd trade them all, plus a gal down the road for Grandma's feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 lemon geese, took a whole one spot for the tick. And it would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs, and the biggie we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. All right, well, hey, greetings to all my friends at Brethren Care. It's great to be with you virtually, I guess. I appreciate you giving it a listen and checking out the music today. But I wish I could be there with you. That would be a lot better. And hopefully that time will come soon. And we can just kind of visit a little bit and, see what's going on with you. Things are well here at the Bauer household. I'm in my family room, fireplace behind me, letting off a little bit of heat. It's not lit up, but the pile of light's providing enough warmth for this evening. And we're just going to make our way through some songs. Some of these will be familiar to you. Some of them will be brand new. Going to do some love songs. Going to do some upbeat things that you can sing along with. Perhaps you want to, dance around, clap your hands, something like that. Yell, shout, whatever, that's fine. Okay, the next song, that was Grandma's Feather Bed, John Denver, by the way. And ironically enough, a little story with that. My last name is Bauer, and it means farmer in German. And I used to stay at my grandparents' house on the farm, and literally would stay in the attic and sleep on a feather bed. And it was kind of a memorable experience many, many years ago. All right, here's a little love song for you. It's called Kathy's Song. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continuing, tapping on my roof and walls. And from the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England, where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you in your start your day. And the song I was writing is left undone. I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, with words that tear and strain to rhyme. And so you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and I know that I am like the rain, there but for the grace of you. Go there you go. Kathy's Song is the name of that. Written many years ago by Simon and Garfunkel. Actually, Paul Simon wrote that. So, that's about one of his loves of his life back in the day, I guess. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing this. It's a little dark outside. I'm doing this in the evening. First time I've kind of done that. Kind of done an evening show or evening take on this. Next song coming up is one you're going to know. I've done it there before. It's a Hank Williams tune. And if you know the song, of course, as always, feel free to sing along. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. The soda pop and dancing spree. You wanna have some fun? Come along with me. Oh, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, no, you've been tookin'. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence. Find me one for 5 or 10 cents. Keep it till it's covered with age. Write your name on every page. Oh, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, how's about cooking something up with me? All right. Hey, good looking. A little bit of Hank Williams for you there. So I hope the video you're watching here, but I hope we find you well, doing okay, toughing it out in these difficult times. I know it's kind of been a little bit of a challenge. But, you know, as a lot of things, you know, there's always some positives as well. And so hopefully we'll get some things good out of this. You know, I spend a little more time reading, kind of cooking a few things on the stove, you know, whatever it might be. I've done this song in a long time, so I hope I can get through it for you. It's one that'll be familiar to you. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee, and I'm bound for Louisiana, my own true love for to see. It did rain all night the day I left, the weather was bone dry. It was so hot I froze myself. Susanna, now don't you cry. Well, oh, Susanna, well, now don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with this old banjo on my knee. Well, I had a dream the other night that everything was still. I dreamed that I saw my girl Suzanne, she was coming around the hill. The buckwheat cakes was in her mouth, a tear was in her eye. I said that I come from Dixieland, Susanna, now don't you cry. Well, oh, Susanna, well, now don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with this old banjo on my knee. Ooh. All right. Anyway, hope you like that one, a little old Susanna. Let's see what we got next on the agenda here. All right, this song, I love doing this song. I haven't done it in a while, and it's a fun song to do. I've done it at Brother and Care a couple of times, I think, maybe not. And it's kind of a philosophical song. You won't find this on the top 10 charts or the top 40 or the top 2,000 probably. Not a real well-known song. It's made popular by a group called the Two High String Band. But it's a toe tapper. And it's kind of a fun, silly song. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's, and I say it's philosophical because the title of the song is You Can't Run Away from Your Feet. So just think about that a little bit. You can't run away from your feet. And that's really true. I mean, wherever they go, yeah, you'll be there. Okay. All right, here we go. You can run from your wife, you can run from the heat, but you can't run away from your feet. You can run from your life, you can run down the street, but you can't run away from your feet. Part your hair in the middle, play an old fiddle, play the old pieces very sweet. Pull an old old bow, not fast, not slow, just the right time for your feet. Here we go. Part your hair in the middle, play an old fiddle, play the old pieces very sweet. Pull an old bow, not fast, not slow, just the right time for your feet. Now you can eat those sweet potatoes like you get down south, but you can't have a yam without your mouth. Well, you can play and you can cheat, but you'll always keep the beat, 'cause you can't run away from your feet. Here we go! You can't run away from your feet. Think about that one. Anyway, good little tune. Hope you liked it. It's kind of a fun one to listen to. It's really an old folk tune. I'm sure it goes back many years. I don't know where it originated from, but kind of a neat little song there. So, all right, the next thing I'm going to do is, again, on one of these, I kind of drag out some of these to play for you that I haven't played in a long while. This is one of those. It was written by Michael Martin Murphy, a prolific songwriter, had some hits on his own as well. But it was recorded and performed by John Denver, so that's kind of where I got it. And it's kind of an environmental tune. It's about a guy that's he's in tune with nature, to the point that people think he's a little bit crazy, maybe, a little bit wacky in the head. But listen to the song and the words, and hopefully you get out of it the meaning of the whole thing. Because he calls the forest brother, because he calls the earth his mother. They drove him out into the rain, and some people even said that the boy from the country was insane, because he spoke to fish in the creek, and he tried to tell us that the animals could speak, and who knows, perhaps they do. And how do you know they don't? Just because they've never spoken to you. Boy from the country left his home when he was young. Boy from the country, he loves the sun. And he tried to tell us that we should love the land, and we just turned our heads and laughed. You see, we did not understand. And sometimes I think the boy from the country is the only one who sees. 'Cause the boy from the country doesn't want to see the forest for the trees. Boy from the country left his home when he was young. Boy from the country, he loves the sun. All right, Boy from the Country. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's kind of true. You know, some people are really in touch with nature and things, and maybe we don't appreciate it like we should sometimes. And so anyway, that's kind of what that was about. All right, this next one is get your dancing shoes on. This one's a toe tapper, so kind of hang in there with me. Here we go. A little bit of a story to it, I guess. You can kind of listen along, sing along, clap your hands, whatever you like to do. Well, my grandpa, he's 95, and he keeps on dancing, he's still alive. Well, my grandma, she's 92, and she loves to dance and sing some too. Well, I don't know, but I've been told that if you keep on dancing, you'll never grow old. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Well, I'm a hard-working man, I'm a son of a gun. I've been working all week in the noonday sun. The wood's in the kitchen and the cows in the barn. I'm all cleaned up, my chores are all done. Take my hand and come along. Let's go out and have some fun. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. So come on, darling, don't look that way. Don't you know when you smile, I just got to say, you're my honey pumpkin lover, you're my heart's delight. Don't you want to go out tonight? You're such a pretty lady, you're such a sweet girl. When you dance, it brightens up my world. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. We're gonna dance, 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 dance all night long. Yeehaw! All right. It's kind of different, you know, sitting in my family room by myself, playing to an audience that I can't see, I guess you might say. All right. I do a lot of those story songs, as you know, and this next one is no different. A lot of times these evolve around, you know, love songs and things, and this is kind of one of those. Excuse me while I get a drink of water here. But this one, the storyline features a young lady and young man that feel like they're right for each other. They live down the road from each other, and the girl's parents are kind of checking out the guy to see if they live up to their standard. He lives up to their standards. So that's kind of what this is about. All right, so it's called Down the Road. When I was a boy, 4 houses down from me was a family with an only child. She was the only girl in this whole world that could make me smile. Down the road, I made up reasons to go down the road. Somewhere inside of me, there was something she took a liking to. I asked her to marry me. She said she really wanted to. Down the road, to see what life's gonna hold. Down the road. Her mama wants to know if I'm washed in the blood and not just the water. Her daddy wants to know if I make enough to take his daughter. Down the road, before he could let her go. Down the road. Now down the street from here, there's an engineer with an only son. And our baby girl said she believes he's the only one. Down the road, her mama wants to know if he's washed in the blood and not just the water. And I want to know if he makes enough to take my daughter. Down the road, when it comes time to go. Down the road, down the road, you know I want to help her go. Down the road, well, down, 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 down that road. Down, 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 down that road. Down the road. Well, I hope the young man was good enough to make it work, you know. All right. Okay, we're going to go on to moving right along here. Can only fit so many songs in a given amount of time that I have, so we'll keep working our way down the list. This is a Beatles tune, but not one that is easily recognized as a Beatles tune. I'll get to this in a second. I got to change harmonicas. So yeah, if you I think the kind of the storyline of this one is, you know, if you're away from somebody and you're missing them, and you're writing them, and you're sending all of your love to them. All right, I think we're ready here. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips that I'm missing, in hopes that my dreams will come true. And while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And while I'm away, loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, all my loving I will send to you. Okay, all my loving I will send to you. You know, nowadays you can do that in a lot of different ways. Facebook, email. Back when that song was written, it's probably good old pen and paper. Maybe a phone call, I don't know. Anyway. All right. Moving along to another little ballad for you. If I can find it, here we go. All right, this is a song, you've probably heard it on the radio a lot. And